Hey everybody, it's Melissa. Happy Thursday. So I'm sorry again for being late with my keto updates. A lot has been happening in life, and I will kind of get to that part after I'm done giving my keto update. But for week 61 to 63, I got my life back on track, and I am back down to 180 pounds, and still working really hard at that. Even though I'm traveling for work a little bit here and there, I have still been really good about eating keto. And I have let myself have a couple of days where I'm like, it's okay to have a little bit of cheat here and there. And a cheat to me is not even like a full day of like binge or anything like that. It's like, oh, I'm going to a restaurant, so I'll have, instead of like a burger with a lettuce wrap, I'll get a buffalo chicken wrap that has an actual like tortilla shell or something. So I mean, it's nothing crazy that I'm cheating with or anything. Definitely trying to not really go off the track very much, because like I did in my last video, I said I had gained a couple pounds, and I'm not trying to do all that. So I am back to 180. I'm happy about that. I am sticking straight to business here, and have been working out mostly at the hotel or wherever I'm at. If I'm at home, haven't been to a gym in a very long time, so they were closed. They are starting to open. I need to do that, and I know I need to do that. So anyways, that is pretty much all the update for the keto. As far as life stuff goes, so you can see I'm in a different scenery than normal, and that's because I am in a hotel in Kansas, and I am helping a work location in Missouri. So it's like maybe 20 minutes or so drive from where I'm staying to get to the location I'm helping at. But anyways, it has been another good adventure with work. I've never been to Missouri or Kansas, so I'm getting to explore the area a little bit, which is great. I mean, work is paying for me to be here to work, but on my time down, why not see where I'm at so that I can get like the full benefits of it. I really do appreciate my work. I have seen a lot of places that I probably wouldn't have been able to. So it's really cool. I mean, I am very thankful for the travel part, that can happen sometimes. And so anyways, yeah, I'm here in between Kansas and Missouri helping for work, and I will be flying back home to Washington a few times. I'm not sure. This whole month of October and November is going to be a little bit crazy with traveling for work. I don't even know really where I'll be after October, if I'm going to be maybe going to Nevada for a little bit to work. I don't know. So life is up in the air right now, but I am taking full advantage of the traveling for work to see the areas that I go to as well. So fun stuff there. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I mean, people kind of wonder, like, and ask sometimes, are you not doing videos like daily or as often because of the breakup? People worry, I guess, about me. Some people are friends, obviously, that know me outside of just YouTube, and so they'll, bring that kind of thing up. And yeah, I'm still dealing with that. I mean, let's be real. I broke up in May with someone I was with for over 5 years, and that doesn't just go away. And some days are great where I'm like focused on work and myself and trying to be better. And then there's some days where I'll hear a song, or I'll see a picture, or I'll see something that flags a memory, and I can be a complete mess and be crying and just feel like I'm in the worst spot ever. And I keep trying to remind myself that you left for a reason, and you just have to focus on what is really happening right now. And what's really happening right now is great things with work. I was promoted. I have a move coming up for that position. A lot of great things for that, and I'm trying to stay focused and not ruin all of that over being depressed and upset about a situation that I can't fix, you know? So that's kind of how I do. I'm really trying to focus on myself. I'm trying to lose more weight. I'm trying to tone up. I'm trying to make sure I stay on track, eat healthy, make sure I keep my mind right, stay focused with work, keep striving for better things. And it does suck because I thought I was going to be doing all of this with that person. And it's just something you really can't express to people, like what you're going through. Everybody that has been through a breakup in their life or whatever goes through it different. So most people understand that it takes time. So anyways, that's not the sole reason that I'm not making videos. I'm just tied up with a lot of work things, and sometimes I do have down days, and I don't want to just get on here and just be a tragic crying mess because I'm thinking about him, or because I'm dealing with the fact that what I thought was going to be my future is completely different now. So it's hard. It's hard sometimes. And, anybody else that's going through some things, if you've truly done everything that you could to make things better, you begged for your other person to get their stuff together, you told them you're by their side, you wanted to make it work, and they didn't put the effort in, then you kind of have to let that go a little bit and realize that it's not you. Because honestly, a lot of people these days don't try to fix things. They immediately just break up, get divorced, whatever. And that was definitely not the case in my situation. I tried to bring the issues to light. I tried to, I don't even want to say tried. You know what? I did beg for him to get his stuff together. And I know I gave every opportunity that I possibly could to get it right because I wanted to be with him. And so I'm not sad and upset because I think that I didn't do everything that I could. I am sad and upset sometimes because I truly loved him, and I gave everything, all of my attention, all of my loyalty, all of my trust, all those things I gave to him, and I trusted that he was going to not do me wrong. And it's hard to wrap your mind around moving forward because your trust is messed up. After a breakup, especially depending on what happened, you're never going to be the same person. And I am, in a way, some of that is good, and in a way it's very sad because you can't love as openly and as carefree as you did before something like that, because your guard is up and you don't trust that people are going to treat you the way that you deserve to be treated. And especially now with all of the online dating and the craziness of that, people are just really not down like I was down for everything and holding the situation down, that it's hard to trust that you could find somebody that's willing to do the same that you are. You know what I mean? So anyways, it's really hard. I just kind of want to give some, like, a little bit inspiration to people who are going through some things. Like, it is never easy to leave. But if you know that you've given, like, all of yourself to that person, and you had begged for them to get their stuff together and they still didn't do it, then there's a reason they didn't do it. It's because they didn't care the same way that you cared. They didn't love you the same way you love them. And I think sometimes people are messed up for other reasons beyond you. The things that people do, like cheating or whatever, any disloyalty, the way that they treat you and things like that. A lot of that isn't because of you. You know, it's because they've been through some things and they were already hurt themselves, and they don't know how to fix it. They don't know how to fix themselves to be right for you. And that's what I've come to, because I know that I tried. I know that I did, solidly gave 1,000%. And for me to tell you guys that I done begged for him to get his stuff together, I really mean that. I begged to the point of, I look back at some of those moments and think, why was I begging for someone to treat me right? Why was I begging for them to pull it together? And I say them, but I mean him. You know what I mean? So it's just frustrating. And so I just encourage you, if you're going through some things, focus on yourself. You know, don't be revengeful. Don't be all extreme and trying to ruin that other person's life, because that ain't going to get you nowhere, you know. I still love him, care about him, want the best for him, even though I feel completely done wrong. And that's how you know you love someone, is because you don't just break up and not love no more, you know. People that say that, like, you know, I don't love him anymore, you know, that's some bullshit. You still care. If you really love that person, it just doesn't go away like that. So it takes some time, it takes some self-love for you to realize that, you know what, if you left, you had given everything that you could, and you were left with no more options other than staying and being miserable because you knew that person wasn't giving you the right stuff, you know. So relationships is a two-way street, and if you give all your love, your loyalty, your trust, your heart, you know, everything you do, you think about that person, and they don't do the same, it's time to go, because it's never going to change, especially if they kind of pull the, like, oh, you're being extra card, you know, like, you know that I love you. I just, you know, I do these things because of this, that, or whatever. And, you know, and they're not really sorry, because if they were sorry, they would change the way they're doing things. They would change the way they're doing things. They would apologize for what they done wrong, and they would actively show you a change. You wouldn't have to beg for it. So I'm done with that conversation. But yeah, anyways, back to the work stuff. So I am traveling for work. I am sticking to my keto stuff. I'm trying to get ready for the new location that I'm going to be opening next spring. I have a lot of hiring to do. There's a lot in play, and I am definitely pushing my bounds. You know, I'm doing a lot of things that I haven't done before. I'm really trying to be, like I said in a few videos, you know, I'm trying to be the best me, and realize that really the only person that you can change or, you know, really get what you want out of is yourself. So you need to, you know, think positive, you know, keep your health right. You know, if you want to lose weight, figure out what diet you're going to be on, do a lifestyle change, work out, you know, focus on yourself, do things that make you happy, go get your nails done, go get a massage, you know, and just know that eventually something else, you know, things will get better for you. Some better things will come along, you know. It's one of those things, I think, where sometimes you have to close out certain things of your life and realize that it's not something you're going to forget or even regret. You're just, you learned from it and you're moving forward. So stay strong. And, you know, whether you're a man or a woman, we all go through breakups and life changes and work changes and all that kind of stuff. And sometimes people depend on others too much, and you need to just do what's best for you sometimes. So do that. And I will be back with another update soon. I'm still working really hard to get to my goal weight. yeah, so that's it. So definitely like this video if you like keto updates. Comment below if you have any questions about keto, or you have anything that you got to say. And yeah, I'll be back with more updates. Okay, bye.